Hey there, Megan here from megansiemens.com, and today we're chatting all about how to avoid burnout as an online entrepreneur. Start a business, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Work online, they said. It'll be full of all of the freedom, they said. Now, don't get me wrong. I love what I do in every ounce of my being, and I have a freaking blast every single day. And I'm full of more freedom than I could have ever imagined. But when I was starting my business and I hit my first wall of frustration and let myself spiral into it, I then started getting really confused. Why am I the only person that's working a business they love and feeling super frustrated? What's wrong with me? But truth is, nothing was wrong with me, and I was not the only one going through this. And if you're here and you're feeling like you might be hitting a burnout phase, or maybe you're just here to make sure that you have the tools to avoid burnout, well, you are in the right place, and I'm here to tell you that it is so normal and completely natural to hit phases of frustration, no matter how much you love your business. Because at the end of the day, no matter how far into our passion and purpose we are, it's still work that we're doing. And as an entrepreneur, especially in the beginning, we wear a ton of different hats. We wear the marketing hat, the accounting hat, the customer service hat, the coach hat, and whatever other hats you're wearing, there are a lot. And some of those aren't fully in your passion and purpose, which is why getting a team is so important. But we're not talking about that today. Today we're talking about how to bring yourself back to center, to bring yourself into balance so you can avoid burnout. Because if we're hitting that point of burnout, all it means is we haven't balanced ourselves out. We haven't created the work-life balance that we need to keep ourselves in center with where we are in our life. We all started our businesses for two reasons, a lifestyle reason and to serve the audience we're serving, right? And though your lifestyle difference might look a little different than mine being able to travel whenever I want, being able to travel the globe and see everything on my bucket list, yours might be spending more time with your kids or your family, having more time to do that hobby you love, or just having complete time freedom to do whatever it is you want. This is one of the reasons you started your business. But what I see far too often is women working their businesses, getting sucked into the hustle mode and forgetting to live that lifestyle that they set out to live. And though building your business requires a lot of hard work and dedication, it doesn't mean that you have to put you on the back burner. You can live those lifestyle choices here and now. You can live those lifestyle choices starting from the beginning. So today we are talking about 5 tips to bring yourself back into balance so you can avoid burnout, so you can have it all. You can have the job that you love, the lifestyle that you've always wanted to live, and you can have them simultaneously together. So let's dive into our 5 balance before burnout tips. All right, tip number 1 is one that you may hear sprouted about every now and again, and maybe are not fully grasping the complete concept of it. Tip number 1 is to give yourself self-care. This is so vitally important, you all, and it's so important to give yourself self-care on 3 levels: physically, mentally, and emotionally. You need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself because you are the pillar of your business. And without the inner work, without the care for you, you're standing on wobbly ground. And it's so easy to get off balance when we're not taking care of ourselves because we're not giving ourselves what we need. And we're not taking care of those things that are pulling on us. If you're feeling sore, you need to stretch. If you're feeling tense, maybe you need to move. If you're feeling like your own biggest critic, what is the block you need to pay attention to? If you're suppressing down an emotion that's trying to come up, how can you give yourself time to process it? How can you love on yourself more on every level? And every aspect, mentally, physically, and emotionally, that is giving you the sturdy foundation for what you're creating into the world. Tip number 2 for creating balance before burnout so you can have it all is to have some fun. Oh my goodness, go have some fun. We started these businesses for such amazing reasons. Live it. Your business is not meant to be stressful. Your business is not meant to be all hard work and hustle all the time. Your business is something you love and full of passion. So let yourself be in that. Let yourself have some fun throughout your day. Let yourself have fun with your business. And if you can't think of what that fun piece is, time to look at a full 30,000-foot overview of your business and remember why you chose it in the first place. What pieces are you in love with? Where could you use some extra support? And what could you do to turn the volume up on your passion-fueled business? Tip number 3, take some breaks. Take some breaks during your day, take some breaks during your week, and take some breaks during your month. There's a reason in corporate jobs that they give us 15 and 30-minute breaks, and even hour breaks. Breaks are important. Breaking from your work every now and again creates space for new ideas to come in and creates space for frustrations to float out. So make sure you're giving yourself some breaks during the day, during the week, and during the month. During the day, make sure that you're breaking maybe in the afternoon to go step outside, get some fresh air, or breaking in the afternoon to do something that's fun for you, like reading a book for 15, 30 minutes, or making sure you're taking a lunch break and eating food that nourishes your body. Break up your day a little bit and you'll create so much space for more to come in and so much space for anything that's unnecessary weight to go out. And in your week, you don't have to work 7 days a week. Yeah, some seasons you might be in that hustle mode and they may require more hours than others, but give yourself a little space to breathe and you'll completely avoid burnout. Because when we burn out, it means we're piling on way too much and we get so full to the point where we just want to explode and we go to an extreme of I just don't want to do it anymore. So if you can give yourself those breaks, you give yourself so much grace. Same with your month. Give yourself a little break each month, something special for you to celebrate everything that you've done. Tip number 4, put your phone down. As an online entrepreneur, we are constantly on technology, which is amazing. How cool is it that we can connect all over the globe? I'm still baffled when I connect with my clients in Europe or I connect with a new potential client in Australia. It amazes me the connectivity that we have through our laptops and our phones. I love it. And we don't have to get completely consumed in it all the time. This comes back to giving ourselves some space, giving ourselves some breaks. You don't have to constantly be checking your notifications, your new followers, checking for messages. These are things you can do during your work hours and be fully present with the rest of your life when you're not in your work hours. Put your phone down every now and then. I implement a one hour every evening that I put my phone off and to the side. I'm not answering any messages or checking any social media, and I'm just fully present with my life. Maybe think about something like that in your life or during the week, a certain day that you're not on the phone, but give yourself a break from that amazing technology that keeps you connected so that you can be fully present and balanced in your life. And we are at tip number 5, our final tip for avoiding burnout as an online entrepreneur, and that is to find a community, a real life, in-person, human-to-human community. So often as online entrepreneurs, we are behind the screen so much. Again, connectivity is great, and we forget how much community nourishes our soul. In the beginning of my coaching business, I was a flourishing coach having one-on-one calls all the time, and it felt like I was talking to people all day. And I was. However, I wasn't nourishing the community and connection aspect in my life that we crave at a soul level. As women, community is so important. It's always been an important pillar in our lives. So find those connections to be human to human with each other. And when you can do that, you also learn that these frustration walls that you hit, the burnout that you feel coming on is totally normal. And you're not the only online entrepreneur that feels like something is hard. You don't have to hide from that, suppress that. You know that it's completely human. And when we are vulnerable with other people, so much openness and goodness comes from that. So find your community, find the people that you love talking to daily and weekly that light you up and that fill you up so much more. When we can find that community and create that community, it's so easy to bring ourselves back to center and realize that this problem, whatever we're going through, it will pass. It's only temporary. You're not alone in it, and there's people that can help lift you up during it. All right, you all, those are your 5 tips to avoid burnout, bring more balance into your life so that you can rock the life that you're creating. You can love the business and the lifestyle and have it all together. If you loved this video, I would so love if you shared it around so that more beautiful women can come back into balance and not hit that wall of burnout. And leave me a comment below to let me know what tip you're super excited to implement into your life coming soon. And I will see you all really soon.